Welcome back to a Good Day. It's not Wednesday, and Diane is on assignment, but we still have knit-along information to pass along this morning. Kelsey Nevius from the Wood County District Public Library joins us with a Fiber Lovers event. It happens every Tuesday morning. This is great. Tell me what you all do at the library there.
Yeah, so every Tuesday morning, our Stitch Please Knitting Circle meets, and they gather, and it's for beginners or for advanced knitters. So basically, whatever stage you are in your knitting journey, you can come and join us. So I actually learned from Eric, who does our program. I learned how to knit basically like a couple weeks ago, so I'm also a beginner from our knitting group.
For going to this knitting group, you know, and the great thing about these groups is that, you know, everybody loves to get together and, you know, have some social time, and they're so nice. You know, knitters and crocheters are the sweetest people, and they are really willing to help you with anything. When you mess up, they teach you how to fix your mistakes.
And that's what's so great about it too. As a beginner knitter, you know, obviously I didn't know what I was doing, but Eric walked me through it, and it was so nice to have somebody there to fix my mistakes, to say, oh, you did this wrong, here's how you do this better. And it was just so nice to have somebody there to kind of walk you through it and make sure you're doing it correctly, because it's difficult when you first get started.
Yeah, and there are times that I would be working on something and I thought that I was doing it right, and then I would bring it to Diane the next day and she'd be like, and it turned out I had been doing 4 rows the wrong way or something like that. So what are you working on now?
Yeah, so I'm working on this little scarf here. These are my 8mm needles. Oh, that's a tongue twister.
And some chunky yarn.
Yeah, some chunky yarn. So for beginners especially, I found I started with your regular 5mm needles. But for beginners especially, these 8mm are actually like very nice, because you can see exactly what you're doing.
That's true.
You know, when you cast on, when you're actually knitting. So these are super, super nice, and the fabric that I found is super soft. It's so exciting to go and find some new yarn.
Yes, and then this is a finished scarf, right?
Yes,
so,
this is one that Eric made from our program.
Oh, wow, very good. So, so I love that he is willing. So how did you all decide to get this group together and to offer this program?
Yeah, so I mean, we have so many creative programs at the library. We have our Fake It Till You Make It creative program, where they make like macrame plant hangers and coasters and stuff like that. So this kind of just goes along with all the creative stuff that we offer at the library. And it's just something that our community, of course, really loves. So to get that many knitters together, to see everybody kind of collaborating, if they're just new or if they're experts, you know, been doing it 10+ years, it's a fantastic experience for everybody.
Yeah, why did you decide that you wanted to learn how to do it?
Sure, so I've always kind of wanted to learn how to knit. I think it's a really fun skill. I'm like, should I do crochet? Should I do knitting? Knitting is kind of a scary thing to think about.
2 needles, there's lots of counting.
What do I do with my hands? I don't know. So when I asked Eric, I'm like, hey, could you teach me, you know, this skill? And honestly, you know, as someone with anxiety, it's such an awesome skill to have, because it's that repetitive motion. It's super relaxing. You get to work toward, obviously, you see the progress that you make. So it's super, super, you know, relaxing and exciting to do, and I recommend it to anyone who has anxiety.
Would this be your first, once you finish this, will be your first finished project, or have you done some other things?
Yeah, so this is technically my first one.
Practice.
But this one, obviously, I started
it looks
down
a lot
here.
Better than my first one.
And this ended up here. But you can see like how kind of trials and tribulations went. So this one will be actually my first like tidied up, nice actually knitted one. Yeah,
so great progress already. And once you learn how to do it, the frustrating part, you know, kind of wears it, because there is some frustration involved when you're learning how to do it. But then, yeah, you get the hang of it, and you're good to go. That looks fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Great work. And, you know, so is this a diverse group of folks who come together? I mean, obviously you're young. And, you know, we've been saying on this show, you know, knitting and crocheting and fiber arts is for everyone. You know, there's this, you know, we don't want to put a stigma with this. You know, it's a great skill to learn, and there are folks over all these generations who are willing to help you do it too.
Yeah, and again, we have that college community. BGSU is right next to us, so we have college kids who come. We have, I shouldn't call them kids, I'm sorry, college students who come.
I get it.
College students
to me, they're kids.
Yeah, and then we have, again, like I said, those 20-year-plus knitters who are just very advanced, but who love to help the beginner knitters. So it's just a community, truly, who gets together and who just continues to knit every week.
so much fun. So 10 o'clock, meeting room C. Do you need to sign up or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So you do need to register. You can go on our website, wcdpl.org/events, to do that. And we'd love to see everybody out there.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for bringing your project. We're proud of you. That is fantastic. Keep going. And, you know, the next thing, you'll be on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So
Absolutely.
Great. And everybody out there who wants to come and, you know, have a good time, do that tomorrow.
Yes. That is tomorrow. Oh my gosh,
yes,
it's Monday already.
Yes, it is. Well, thank you so much for coming today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.